MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Philadelphia. Second baseman, number 16.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
First delivery to him on the way. Odubel Herrera is at the plate as he watches ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tolles. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Tommy Joseph? You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Tommy Joseph comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's running towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 2 out, nobody on. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down quickly. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Andrew Tolles.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Man, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. And that misses ball one.
With the runner on third, two outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let it go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
This is line to left. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Rupp is after it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Batting 8.
Here's Addison Russell, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Maikel Franco stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Outside. Ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. Squared that one up just a little late. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 2-2. Line to left. In there, a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
7. Catcher,
Cameron Rupp is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A man on third with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side. Now batting, John Lester. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Blanco ranges to his left. A quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Toles. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again,
right,
Jason Hayward.
22.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hayward.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down. Digging in, Aaron Nola. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now Lester's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off could get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Got him. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Your attention,
Thomas
please.
Sutherland
Now
comes
pitching
in
for the
unexpectedly from the pen
Number
in
11.
relief of his injured teammate.
Sutherland.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the Ivy. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Full count, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Pereira's there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Second baseman, number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Bryant is on his way home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wilson Contreras started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Here's Addison Russell. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Pitcher, John
Striding
Lester.
in, John Lester. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
7, Maikel Franco.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Baez has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Stepping in, Andres Blanco looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Curtis Levine answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Levine.
Ready once again, Andrew Toles. He doubled earlier in the game. Game 1 for 2 to this point.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Ball. 1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Line drive to center field. Pereira patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to float around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, it's a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line hard toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in once again, Michael Con. Forto trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This The first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's Javier Baez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Last time through was a base hit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Settling in now, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 5.
There's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Juan
attention, please.
Serrano gets
Now
the call to
pitching for the
pitch here,
Phillies,
and he'll try to sort this
number
mess out.
83.
He's going to try to at
Juan
least eat a couple of innings for
Serrano.
his guys. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
for the Cubs.
He'll lead things off as we
Catcher.
begin the home fifth.
Wilson Contreras.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake.
shortstop,
Nice piece of hitting.
Anderson Russell.
In now, Addison Russell. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Sean Lester.
In now, John Lester, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Andrew Toles stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's hitless in 3 at at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And now they've got him picked off. And he has to dive at him with the baseball, but he made 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
First baseman, number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tommy Joseph is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That missed close. It's ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
That's
At the
strike.
knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Aaron Altair.
He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Altair stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Nope. 3-0. Nobody out. Runner on first. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Riding in once again, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Andres Blanco is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Catcher Cameron Rupp.
Digging in to try it again. Cameron Rupp 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Fielder Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. One down.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball just a bit up.
No strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is right there. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, number 5. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he'll step off. Hector Rondon Comes on to
Now
start
pitching
the
for the
inning, and
Cubs,
he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Hector Rondon.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now here's the pitch. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
It's time for the
Victor Velasco comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Velasco.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Conforto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ball, no.
And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is right there, 1 down.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Right back at him and off his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The pitcher, number 56, Hector.
Number 8 will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Joseph picks it up. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
22, Jason Hayward.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Lane 11.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again. Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
First baseman, number 44.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 0-1 on its way. Flares this one over toward first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Altair is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Pedro Strop.
Odubel Herrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Tommy Joseph is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 11 and the Phillies 2. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on. Here.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Hector Neris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hector Neris. The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
0-1 count and the pitch. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Tommy LaStella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Number 5 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Wade Davis takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Here it comes on 0-2. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Stepping up now, Cameron Rupp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 5.
Coming to the plate now, number 5. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And the first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Chicago Cubs brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. John Lester takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Aaron Nola couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.